water supply and problems, China faces a severe drought that will cause global famine, according to what scientists are warning. Multi-year drought conditions in China will soon bring the country to the brink of collapse, which will trigger a global famine, scientists have warned. China's grain and electricity production is about to fail, which will result in a devastating shortage of food, industrial materials, and consumer goods. The water disruption in China will be felt by the entire world, as the communist country is a major food producer, energy and other essential goods and materials. Natural news reports, unlike other commodities, water does not have any visible substitutes, reports Foreign Affairs. It's essential for growing food, generating energy, sustaining humanity. For China, water has also been crucial to the country's rapid development. Currently, China consumes 10 billion barrels of water a day. That's about 700 times its daily oil consumption. 4 decades of explosive economic growth, combined with food security policies that aim at national self-sufficiency, have pushed northern China's water system beyond a sustainable level, and they threaten to do the same in parts of southern China as well. Water supplies in Beijing, Shanghai, Tianjin, and North China, the North China Plain, 50% or more below UN's definition of acute water scarcity. Fresh water has been a problem in many parts of Asia for some time now. In Hong Kong, for instance, seawater has been used to flush toilets for several decades now. In China, as of the year 2020, water availability in the North China Plain has been at least 50% below what the UN considers to be a situation of acute water scarcity, and the situation is the same or worse in the cities of Beijing, Shanghai, and Tianjin. The North China Plain's 253 cubic meters per capita of available water is less than half of Egypt's 570 cubic meters per capita in 2019, a year of severe water stress for North African country of Egypt. Keep in mind that Egypt does not have to maintain a large manufacturing base like China does either. Another problem with China's water situation is that much of what it does have is undrinkable. A 2018 analysis from China's Ministry of Ecology and Environment found that, despite minor improvements, nearly 20% of China's surface water is too contaminated to be consumed by humans. Roughly 7% of China's available water is unfit for any use whatsoever, scientists say. The quality of groundwater, which is critical for ensuring water supplies during drought, was worse, with approximately 30% being deemed unfit for human consumption and 16% deemed unfit for any use, reports explain. China has a water source overuse problem. A big part of that contamination comes from China's heavy industries, which pollute dangerous chemicals straight into the ground or into existing water supplies. There's also the chemical runoff from industrial agriculture, which, like in the US, leaves the ground and environment polluted for many years as it seeps into groundwater supplies. Data from the UN Food and Drug Administration, Agricultural Organization, indicates that China uses nearly 2.5 times as much fertilizer and 4 times as much pesticide as the United States does, despite having 25% less arable land. The Chinese Communist Party, the CCP, is notorious for trying to cover up these inconvenient facts as they make the country look bad, but the truth is out there for inquiring minds, and it tells a story of what the future holds for China and the rest of the world that relies on the country as a manufacturing and trade partner. The North China Plain has also been getting overused for many years, leaving it at risk of drying up completely. The most populated areas in northern China, including areas along the Yangtze River, ranging from eastern Sichuan to southern Jilin, home to more than 1 billion people, are also suffering as water supplies dry up. For the past 15 years, in fact, much of that region has seen steady declines in not just groundwater, but also lake and river water. In parts of North China, groundwater levels have declined by a meter per year, that's over 3 feet, causing naturally occurring underground water storage aquifers to collapse, which has triggered land subsidence and comprised the aquifer's potential for future recharge. Recognizing the urgency of the problem, China's government in 2003 launched the $60 billion South to North Water Transfer Project, which draws water from tributaries from the Yangtze River to replenish the dry north, to boost rainfall and sometimes engineer better weather, for example, for Olympic ceremonies and party anniversary events. China has also deployed aircraft and rockets to lace clouds with silver oxide or liquid nitrogen to a process known as cloud seeding to bring rain, of course. This is by Sean Adeltabaya News Punch. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.